Howdy doody do, motherfuckers. How are you? Today's video is about working with people who take their craft as seriously as you do, regardless of their level. This is a rough draft that I'm working on. This is my rough draft.
How I'm supposed to fear God when that nigga part of me? So much power in my tongue, so that I can set him free. Screaming from a mountain, burn the warrior, I decree. Learning from the Kato, but Bakata be my blood. Been running on this land so long, I feel it when it flood. I wanted that so bad, but gotta do it for my pops, for my...
Okay, the audio doesn't sound as great because I recorded it from my phone. I record on my phone and my music sounds great. Anyways, working with people who take it as seriously as you do. I can give you two examples of in my experience of working with somebody. I've worked with somebody who has 2 Grammys, 2-time Grammy winning engineer. He has a Grammy with Kendrick Lamar and a Grammy with, I'm blanking on his name, The Weeknd. I almost call him West Coast something. The Weeknd. I worked with him and he understood what I was trying to do and he respected me. This is beginning of my career. Very beginning, one of the first times I'm recording, but he liked it and he gave me some tips and some pointers and he took that studio session very seriously. Every dollar that I paid him, he took that. I feel like I got exactly what I was supposed to get out of it. He took it very seriously. Now, I've worked with people who aren't that level of success yet. And they just basically, I felt like I was getting scammed. Like, didn't give me no pointers because I can't really hear everything in the booth. You're an engineer. You're that person. What's up, Nuno? You that person who, you're the engineer. You're the one who's supposed to make it sound good or better than that. You know what I'm saying? If it was a bad recording, tell me and I'll go and re-record it. No, I didn't get that. But when I'm working with a Grammy winning engineer, a 2-time Grammy winning engineer, all of my efforts are being met because he takes his craft just as seriously as I do. I have had amazing artists say my music is good. I have had amazing artists give me pointers and they're like, yeah, it's whatever, but I'm gonna give you pointers. It's a situation where if you're working with somebody who doesn't take it seriously as you, they are going to disrespect you. So it's going to feel like disrespect simply because they're not taking it seriously and you guys are sharing that project together. My mother is a massage therapist. She does deep tissue massage. She is one of the reasons, or I credit her with the reason that I shot so fast up in the rankings in track. Whenever I started working with her constantly, I shot up. My mother's worked with professional athletes, and when she works with regular people, they don't understand. Why is your stuff so expensive? It's like, man, you just don't. We told her for years, Mama, stop working with regular people because these regular people do not come. They can't get. They're getting the max of what you're getting, but they're not taking it as seriously. If that makes any sense, you tell them, hey, in order for this new adjustment to stay adjusted, I need you to go home and do these stretches. An athlete will do that, but a regular person won't. They're like, it doesn't work. Or they're like, it feels great, I'm not in pain anymore, and then they don't work it long enough to where it stays not in pain. And that is something that is so odd to me, because I honestly feel like I'm very talented and I'm going to change the world. I'm going to change my community, and if not the world. And I firmly believe that. Whenever I tell other artists my age that they say they believe me, but their efforts, it's lacking. You don't seriously believe we can do that, and it shows. And now I understand that it's not personal. However, you know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with my mother. She understands now it's not personal because she's working with professional athletes again. But when she wasn't working with professional athletes, like her self-esteem was kind of shot because these people can't comprehend what she's doing and what her goals are and how this is going to help you. Be very careful about who you work with. Simply because if they're not taking it serious, like I said, you're going to feel disrespected because you would never handle your craft that way. You would never handle your craft that way. That's your soul in something, and they're handling it like it's nothing. Because whenever they don't even have the capacity to put their soul into anything, but you do. So be very cautious of that. Whenever you're coming up with a plan, be very cautious of who you tell about that, because it is a seedling. Everything goes in seasons. Whenever you first plant it, it's in spring, starting to sprout. All right, now you can have a couple of people say something about it, and you know what I'm saying, outside sources can come into it, but you still have to be very cautious. Boom, it's in summer and it's in full growth. Like your sapling, your seed is now a tree. It doesn't matter what anybody really says about it. It'd take a damn hurricane to knock it off. You know what I'm saying? You have to be very cautious of that, and be very strategic, because that is, in my belief system, that is your spirit. That is your soul inside of something. And having people just dropping it. You done dropped my baby 4 or 5 times. You hear people talk about my project, that's my baby, that's my baby. Treat it like a goddamn baby. Is it a point to where it's like, if I'm not working with the Grammy-winning engineer, I'm just going to learn how to engineer at this point, because I'll send it to somebody or I'll have somebody do it. And it's like, man, you took 5 minutes to do it. Or you was distracted the whole time you were doing it, and you could have told me to re-record it. You could, like, this not on me at this point. If you would have told me to redo it, I would have redone it. Because, you know, if your vocals are trash, the engineer can make it sound all right, but if you have great vocals on the track, a good engineer is going to make those great vocals sound damn near legendary. That's their job. It's a relay race. It's like running a record. Like, I have a song called Happy Birthday. I had a video up on YouTube at one point. It was a Naruto AMV. That was that song. He let me one take it. That was my second time ever in the studio. He let me one take it. And I didn't understand or comprehend, like, oh, okay, maybe I can just one take stuff now. The Grammy-winning engineer, after I went back in to him for my 3rd song ever, he was like, man, fuck that. Like, dissect it so your vocal, so your power can still sound the same. You know what I'm saying? We want it to sound quality through and through, because he took his craft seriously. Whenever I'm working with him, that is his craft now as much as it is my craft. That is his song as much as it is my song. And that's why whenever you pump out a song, the producer gets paid. You know what I'm saying? They get like 50% of the song or whatever. You have to understand that regular people are not going, the average person is not going to comprehend or even be able to respect what you're doing, because the average person doesn't have respect for themselves. And I've said this, I think I've said this in other videos, average is no longer healthy. We're in a world where average is no longer healthy. So take that, run with it, go get it, come back with it. You can talk to me about your goals and ambitions. If you want to, I'll drop my Instagram in the comment, or I'll drop my Instagram in the description of my video so you guys can hit me up now. But yeah, you have to be very, very cautious, because that will mess up your self-esteem if you're not aware of it. Like, oh, maybe my shit is trash because he's not even that great and he doesn't like it. Or he's like, he's not even legendary and he says it's trash. Like, I've had people on Instagram Live be like, man, are you serious? Are you serious? Send it to a Grammy-winning engineer. He's like, man, this shit is, like, I can tell you having fun on this song. It's unique. I hear you testing out styles. And that's my second popular song. So it was just, like I said, opinions. Everybody has opinions. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, go get it. Come back with it. We about to change the world. We're about to change ourselves, and then our communities, and in our cities, and in our states, our countries, and the world. I believe in us. I hope you believe in yourself, because I believe in you. And let's go get it.